Georgia?
This was, girl. So, this week, the Southern Center for Human Rights. Human rights, though? Like, that's how deep it is. And you still got a job, my nigga? You still on suspended leave? Anyway, they said that the lawsuit for this situation, because motherfuckers is suing, resulted in $3 million settlement. So, my first question is, so 900 students about to split $3 million? Like, or how many of us get the $3 million? Because at this point, if you didn't get your shit fucking twisted and turned and prodded, bitch, bag back. You feel me? Bag back. It's for one. $3 million ain't enough for 900.
That sheriff did not squeeze your nipples, so don't even think that you about to get none of this money. No, bitch, no.
All of that. It would be me. That would be me. Like, wait a minute, bitch. Where was you at? Like, I didn't see you getting felt up.
Girl, hell no. Because if they passing out the bread and it's how many million?
3, which ain't a lot.
Okay. Y'all about to give me my little $300.
Real shit.
See, you wasn't even here. So
exactly.
So I go to this school.
B, what the fuck are they supposed to do now? Going through life, like, fuck money. Like, their mental health is fucked up now.
Yeah, they were sexually assaulted
by a member of law enforcement, a sheriff at that.
Welcome to society,
to America.
Yo, this shit mad crazy.
Yeah, so now, Georgia already be on some bullshit, but now we've got to deal with fucking worrying about police officers not only killing our black people, but just groping on our fucking students and shit. And I would just love to, I haven't taken the time to do the research, I apologize, but I would just love to see the racial statistics of the Worth High population. I mean, was this a predominantly brown and black school?
I'm sure of it.
Because drug raid, bitch, what? And then he didn't even have a warrant.
It wasn't, if it was a drug raid, that's definitely
with no
city.
Warrant.
Stop playing.
It with no warrant. So that means the principal, whomever, just let your ass, they believed you. Like, damn, okay, they might really fucking be here to raid.
Yep. That's a little sketchy. I don't know.
The whole shit sounds sus.
It's weird. I just hope that the motherfucker loses his job. He gotta just be out here as a hobo. Loses everything. You don't have shit, not a pot to piss in.
But he ain't lost the damn job.
He got to rifle through trash cans for food.
Real shit.
That's what I hope happens.
He didn't even lose his job, bitch. Literally, the governor said that he was just going to suspend him until the end of the trial. And so now that they've reached a settlement, I'm assuming this motherfucker is going to be dusting off his motherfucking desk again.
That's just nasty.
But think about now the vendetta that he has against young black children, even more so.
I mean, outside of the case, Internal Affairs is probably gonna fire his ass.
They better
probably fire him.
Well, I'm gonna be watching. God damn it!
I mean, shit crazy out here in this world. I seen some shit on my timeline, talking about Libya.
Okay.
So they are the country in Africa.
Okay.
They are selling people. They're selling black people for about $400 a pop. This is dead ass slavery. But this the wild part. Y'all very favorite Secretary of State,
child, boo.
Young Hillary Clinton.
Well, you know how Hillary.
I really don't fuck with her. No, she got briefed on it, and y'all favorite president, Mr. Obama.
Child.
They were briefed on this back in 2011, and the U.S. they have a bunch of rebels. Niggas be out there wilding. They be wilding, wanting to kill people for whatever reason, just killing people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Africa's interesting.
Well, this is in Libya, just the country of Libya.
Right.
And so they are selling people, and everybody knows about it, and there's nothing that's being done because the U.S. is supplying them, the rebels, with artillery.
I mean, that's what we do. Like, fuck Libya. Like, we can, there's a list if you really want to go. We can go all the way back to Afghanistan. So that's what we do. And I'm pretty sure the CIA has been over there for like years, to be quite honest with you. Just like how they were castrating clitorises of females. I mean, no one really went over there and tried to save our girls.
Yo, somebody tried to clip my clitty button off. My button.
Bitch.
Button.
I may or may not have my clip pierced. I may or may not. And what I will say.
Wow.
What I will say is it's a delicate balance.
This is no judging. This is no judging.
Pain and pleasure.
Because I don't even like when my britches are too tight. You hear me?
I don't wear britches.
You got on breeches right now.
No, I don't, CeCe.
Breeches or pants?
Oh, I thought you meant panties.
No, you totally have on pants.
Oh, because I don't have on panties.
Panties are like panties, breeches are pants. I'm kind of old Southern lady.
I did not know that.
Cecilia.
Didn't know it.
A deep Southern rooted woman named Cecilia who fetches things in the morning.
No, but my grandmother did have a refrigerator. Refrigerator. Reach in the refrigerator and the commode.
Yeah, the commode. Going out to the commode. Make sure you clean that commode out when you're done.
Now, my grandma wasn't country per se. Maybe she was, but we were in San Diego, so like.
Where is she from?
West Virginia.
That's country as fuck.
But she didn't sound country by the time she was my grandma, is what I'm saying.
No, she
it wasn't like she was like, come here, little girl.
Nigga, she called it a commode.
That's probably not even West Virginia.
A commode.
Let's get to the discussion, bitch.
This is your discussion topics. This is your discussion topics. Discussion topics. We want to talk to y'all about everything. So one thing that we want to bring to the forefront just for this last little piece of conversation is all this rape culture that's in the news and all of these, celebrities and Congress people and, actors, just all these people are being accused of rape and sexual assault, and all men except for maybe 2 or 3 of them, I guess. Mm-hmm. And the real reason now that I want to have this conversation is with all of this front and center and under this paradigm of sorts, does that mean that we are going to finally acknowledge that rape culture is real? And, is there going to be some accountability? Now, all of a sudden, it's a big deal. Now, all of a sudden, it's worth the conversation. Why hasn't it always been worth the conversation? Why wasn't the media taking advantage of our voices years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago? Even on Twitter, we're now bringing in the discussion of, Twitter's famous is, the Twitter famous people. Like, I'll say the nigga name, Bicorn. I've never followed him.
Right.
But the shit was trending.
Mm-hmm.
You guys
the pool table shit.
That was following that after they said, oh, he's a sexual assaulter. And then they're like, oh, and by the way, remember the pool table shit. Y'all have known that he was a fucking predator for a long time.
I don't follow that nigga. I have no idea who you're talking about.
I don't know him either. I just know the shit was trending. But that's the point. We've all known about rape culture. We've all known about all of this. Why is it coming to the forefront now when we've been trying to have these conversations for years? And what is the resolution? What are we going to achieve from having these conversations? Are men going to be accountable? Do we have these conversations with the men in our lives, with our boys, with our sons, with our friends, coworkers? How are we going to resolve this and make women truly feel? It's not even about making women feel safe. It's about men stop being fucking creeps.
Well, I think that that's basically what it is. Like, I just think that the overall position for women in society is like changing. So as far back as you've known me, you know that I don't really believe marriage is natural. I believe that women have been like brainwashed in a sense to believe that they need like a man to actually marry them, want to be with them. Girl, I tried to look up this Bicorn. I don't think this is some Asian.
He's not on there anymore. He's deactivated.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, I missed that part. So yeah, that's kind of my whole thing. Women have just always been seen as inferior historically. You know what I mean? And if you didn't have a man to place value on your life, or if you didn't have children to place value on your existence, then you're just a fucking like accessory piece to the man or to the family or to the village or whatever the fuck. So women reclaiming our position in society and reclaiming
our time.
Yeah. And
okay.
So I think women, like, we're frustrated. You know what I mean? We've been kind of been pushed to the back. We've been pushed to the side. We've been abused. We've been belittled. We've been condescended on. since birth, and the shit is fucking disgusting. We're tired.
We're always made to be the victim. That's why women don't talk about rape, because the first thing society will say is, oh, that bitch is lying. That bitch didn't get raped. She wanted it.
Yeah.
She shouldn't have been there. Why did she have that on? She shouldn't have had that on. Women are ashamed for what they had on. They were in the wrong place at the wrong time. It's never, that nigga was dead ass wrong for taking her.
But see, I feel like that narrative was never the narrative. The narrative was never addressing the fact that we're ignoring holding men accountable. I feel like now that's the conversation. But when I was growing up, it was never, don't wear that short skirt because men don't know how to control themselves. It was, don't wear that short skirt because it's not ladylike to do. So it's almost like you got groomed in essence to be attractive to men. Like, so the conversation to me has not always been.
The conversation to me was always, you don't want men to look at you like that. The same thing is saying that it's your fault if you get raped. Because what you have on, it's your fault that he looked at you and wanted to fuck you. It's your fault that when you said no, he chased after your ass and killed you, and then he fucked you and then killed you.
Right,
that
but
was
you're
your
saying
fault.
The conversation has always been what?
Rape has always existed. That's my point. Rape has always existed.
Okay.
But why is it in the news so much now? I want somebody to answer it. It just ain't going to be found in this room between me and you. I'm glad that, like I said, the messages being out there. I'm just scoping out who's presenting the messages and what they plan on doing about it, because we've been telling y'all niggas, we've been telling y'all people that we tired of y'all taking our cookies. We fucking sick of it. God damn it. I said no. No, I don't want your dusty ass. No, I don't like you. That don't mean you got to stalk me and kill me. I don't like you.
It's that whole mindset of women aren't without men is just like, I can't even, all the way down to if you have a boyfriend and a girlfriend, you can't talk to other girls because you're mine type shit or whatever the fuck. Like, all of this shit is sick. The ownership, all of it. All right, but I'm trying to think of if I have any announcements or anything to say before I go. Well, one thing I can say is that if you're listening to this on the 18th, then that means that my birthday is tomorrow.
Yeah.
On the 19th, because I'm a Scorpio. So happy birthday to me. Feel free to subscribe as a gift.
I want to say happy birthday to you.
All right.
Happy birthday, Pink.
Thank you, girl.
Happy first podcast day. Like, it's sensational.
Whatever that means.
This is so sensational. We really, truly want to thank all of you guys for listening, because we have so much dope shit in store for y'all. Like, it's not even funny. I mean, all type of segments, all type of comedy, all type of truth, politics. I mean, we was heavy as fuck on this one, but shit, it's real life. This is real life. Shit, everything ain't sugar and cream.
I'm going home.
Subscribe to this podcast. Subscribe with all your heart. And we're going to go ahead and sign off. Pinky signing off?
Peace.
Peace.